things. Well, I suppose first of all, then, your response to what's been published in the Daily Telegraph.
Can't talk about that. You know, you've all been briefed. You know, it's just a football press conference. You know, the club will make and myself can make statements later because there's still things ongoing.
When were you aware that this investigation was apparent, Paul?
Like I said, if you just focus on the football, then you know we can speak about Leeds and things going forward there. If not, then we can just finish it because I'm under instruction, just like everyone else at the club, that you know we have to do things properly. We have to speak about it at the right time and in the right way because it's not nice for anyone.
So, just as a point of reference, then, at what stage are your internal investigations?
Well, everyone's seen Tommy's been, you know, suspended due to the allegations and the ongoing investigations, and that's as far as we've got. Obviously, things are always rolling. My focus this morning, though, is the players and the team, and that's it. And obviously, that's why I've come here to speak today.
It's a depressing side of football, isn't it? All of this that's emerging right now.
Yeah, again, you know, there'll be time for me to speak about it later on. This moment in time, everything I'm doing is focused on the players, the team, just as it always is. And I'll be asking the players. I can't let my focus slip from, you know, our job. But that's our job.
And happening elsewhere in lots of other different parts of the game right now, that fans might get trust issues about football and what goes on in football, not on the field and between the players, etc., but of that side of the industry.
I mean, over time there's always been speculation, hasn't there? But like I said, our job's the pitch, and you know there'll be maybe other people having similar press conferences like this around the country. I don't know, but you know we have to stay strong and focused, and you know we've shown that we're good at that. Whether it's been the pressure of the game, pressure situations, things rumbling on in the background, there's always things going off that you guys never even know about. Some things are really hard to deal with, but you deal with them and you get on with it. And that's what we'll do again.
Just finally, before we do talk about the game specifically in its entirety, do you expect a swift resolution to all of this? Because it doesn't benefit anybody for it to rattle on.
No, you'd hope for one, but I'd expect one. I don't know. Like I say, it's out of my hands in terms of that. It's, you know, people dealing with it. Like I said, it is a big issue. It's going through. You know, people are following the correct procedures, and it ends when it ends.
So,
just to clarify, have you spoken to Tommy at all since yesterday?
Like I said, all we're focusing on now is our match, our football, and I can't, because I'll be asking the players to do exactly the same. The match, we've got a game to win. You can't let your focus slip. So mine can't. I can't be asking them to do one thing and me doing another. So it's important that as a group, as a club, that we're all focused on the next point. And hopefully there'll be 3 of them against Leeds Saturday.
How tough is that this morning then? Because you've got a fair media gathering here. It's down to reason. The players are going to come in talking about it. So how do you maintain that focus?
Well, we're going. So our agenda this morning is obviously we need to address it and put it to bed with the players. So they'll have been seen the same as everyone else. You know, friends, family, people have been talking about whatever's gone off. So it's important that we get together and have some, you know, official meeting about it. And then that's it. Their job's to focus on the game. They'll be just like me. They'll be unable to comment and speak. You know, that's for other people to deal with. Their job is to prepare themselves for the big game on Saturday. And
at a time when, since you took over the caretaker role, I would say the curve has been up. This isn't what you signed up for at the end of the day when you've done nothing wrong. Is it disappointing?
No, it's part and parcel of it. It's like I said, you guys obviously, there's always issues to deal with when you're the person that makes the decisions and people turn to. So whether the big news, whether the personal issues for people, do you know what I mean? There's always difficult things to deal with, and it's just the nature of the job.
Does it make you as a manager more aware of how much scrutiny everybody in football is?
Yeah, it's a reminder for everyone, players, everyone involved, and like I say, it's one of the negative sides of it, and it's one of the things that comes out and taints everything. But like I say, that's not our concern at the minute. That's for other people within our club are dealing with that, and they'll do it in the right way, in the right fashion, and do you know what I mean? We'll make sure we, you know, be as professional as possible, like we always are. And my job's to ask, you know, the playing staff, the coaching staff, to just do exactly the same.
And finally, for me, obviously, Patrick Crime's a very proud man. What's his message been to you in the last 24 hours?
Well, again, similar, with constant communication, but again, it's just a case of he's leading his part of the football club. I'm leading my part of the football club, and we'll do it the best we possibly can, and make sure everyone's focused, because just the same as me, make no mistake, Patrick wants 3 points Saturday, and he knows it's important that everyone over that side of the building's doing their bit as well.
Paul, you mentioned that you've had to bounce back from various things during this journey. Is this just another case of that?
Yeah, another one, that's it. If you want an excuse to fail, you can find one. You can find one every day if you want. And the people who succeed and do well and go on to be great, whatever they do, are the ones who have, they find an excuse why they're not going to fail.
How disruptive has it all been, Paul? I mean, will it affect training and things like that? How will things work?
We'll see, because obviously the planning's different. I had one thing sorted this week. That goes out the window, because my focus now is the players, making sure they're all right, they're comfortable with what's going off, they understand their role going forward, and then it'll just be a case of training and me just watching them, looking at them, chats, conversations. So my sort of role this morning in terms of a coach, I'll be not necessarily be tactical things I'm speaking about, it'll be a lot more, personable things, and just making sure everyone's okay.
Will you bring some of the coach might step up sort of thing in the interim?
Yeah, we don't know yet, obviously. We need to know exactly what's happening going forward before any decisions are made.
How big a loss will not having Tommy there by his side on Saturday be?
We'll see. The result will tell, won't it? That's it. The result will tell. So we'll see after the game.
How disappointing is it that ahead of arguably the biggest game of the season, this big distraction has obviously come along?
Well, like I said, there's been loads of distractions you guys, don't know about, never come out. Some are not nice to deal with. Some are minor. There's always things going off, and that is the nature of it. Obviously, this is a big nationwide thing at the minute, and everyone's interested, and rightly so. It is a big deal, but we can't let it, get carried away with anything that's going off. We have to just keep doing our job and preparing properly.
And the best response would be obviously to get a win and go into the international break on it.
Yeah.